Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel, and welcome to Menaphite. So this is going to be a continuation of our pickpocketing adventures with the brand new 120 Thieving update. So in this video, we're going to be targeting Menaphite guards. Now the level required for the Menaphite market guard is going to be level 104 Thieving. Where the Menaphite guards are is in the merchant district of Menaphite, so all you need to do is get over and get into the merchant district and then go from there. So in terms of info, pretty much the same setup we've been rocking for all these videos. We have the camouflage outfit, we have the thieving cape, we have the mushroom bag, we have the camouflage outfit, as well as the crystal mask, the prayer potions, and also the ancient ritual shard. Now with this one, it's going to be slightly lesser than the big three. So in my opinion, Firewatch, the Tazar Trader, and then also the Archaeologist are going to be the big three GP ones. What I'm interested in with Menaphite guards especially is how good are they going to be for clue scrolls. Could these be a really good way to go and farm some clue scrolls now that the clue cap has vanished, and see how AFK they are. Now I'm going to be using the 5-finger discount aura for 2 hours and just see how much we're going to make in terms of GP, and then also for the clue scrolls as well. Along with that, we will reset the thieving tracker as well for our XP, just so we can see how much XP we can get over a 2-hour period, because it's a nice little tester as well. Now, I'm looking at doing some more of these videos because these are a great video as like a little extra to throw to you guys while I'm doing things like editing. So when I'm editing, these are a great video to do, especially because it's so AFK to thieve. I am looking at doing Archaeologist at all the dig sites as well to see which one's better and which one I'd recommend you guys to do. And if you're looking forward to that, let me know in the comments below. But this one is going to be a pretty decent one, I think, as well. So I'm going to throw my cash stack in there as well, because the cash stack does rack up quite a lot as well. Now, this is where you're going to be the market stall, and there's quite a lot of people around here, which is generally a good sign. For some spots, I've not really seen a lot of people, which is strange really, considering like how big the Thieving update's been. I'd say the place where I've seen the most people has definitely been buyers. I was surprised that the Archaeologist spot really didn't have a lot, but what I'm going to go and do, same as what we've always done, I'm going to go and do 2 hours stint. Going to go and start making some more videos for you guys to enjoy as well. So if you are enjoying, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. Let me know in the comments if you've done these. If not, what monsters are you currently pickpocketing? What are you currently using your thieving skill for? I'm not sure if I'm going to go and venture into things like the stalls or the chests. I don't think they're really worth it. It's worth getting the Dwarven Cannon mold, which we're going to do a video on a little bit later on. But apart from that, nothing really appeals to me because of just how AFK and free this method is. So yeah, I'm going to go and do this now. Let's see how we get on and what we can make in terms of cash. The Menaphite guard does have some drops which are worth cash. Potato Cactus, Acadia Wood Spirits, it drops GP as well. Extra Fine Sand and Vital Sparks as well will also be good, but I think here the clue scrolls need to be where it really shines to make it worthwhile compared to other methods, because I think some of the other things around it can be a little bit better as well. However, there's our first elite and there's our first hard clue scroll. Let's see how we do for a full 2 hours, and I'll report back to you guys a little bit later on with how we've done in terms of this video. So one thing I want to mention again is whenever you're doing any form of pickpocketing, make sure to have possession of the Sticky Fingers aura. What this does is increase your speed of pickpocketing by 50%, but gives you 33% less XP. But because you're pickpocketing so much quicker, it kind of balances out. Basically, it means you're going to get extra loot per hour. Now, one thing I've noticed as well, and also the Archaeologist video should be out by now so I can talk about it, is with the 5-finger discount aura, with my setup as well, it's pretty much fully AFK when you have this available. Now, because I've got the aura, I don't have to use Crystal Mask, and so far I've started this stint of thieving and I've not been caught yet. So this could be a full-on 15-minute AFK because of the drops I'm getting. They're stackable, my info's not going to fill up, I don't need to re-click Crystal Mask or a prayer potion and stuff because I'm not having to use Lifeform. So because of that, this is a really AFK method, and it's a shame that the aura refreshes now don't use skilling, because this would be an incredible way to use your skilling auras. It'd be an incredible way to use your aura refreshes because it's very beneficial to use. But yeah, just make sure if you are doing any thieving, the Sticky Fingers relic is so good because it just increases your speed, which means you'll get some more loot as well. Only really done about 3 to 4 minutes so far of this hour, but as you can see, the items are decent. I wonder what that extra fine sand is going to be. It's a very niche item, so to have it come into the game in large quantities is a bit of a bold move. I don't know if that's going to completely tank it, but also quite sad, it's going to tank quite a good money making method. Like making extra fine sand was very good. It will make blessing probably better because you're going to have so much extra sand on the Grand Exchange, and people will still want to buy the blessed sand just to save their time doing it. So maybe that could make that a little bit better of a money making method. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to chime in and say is just make sure if you do have thieving and you want to set up similar to mine, the sticky fingers relic, I forgot it on the first couple of days and I really sort of like lost out because of it. So I want to make sure you guys know about it as well. I think the archaeology requirement's not too high if you want to get it. All you need to do actually to get the sticky fingers relic is to go and hand one of the Dominion devices to Reldo and Varrock, and then it gives you the item needed and you just throw it into the place for relics. So yeah, make sure to have that. Again, info's really nice. You can see I've not been caught so far. The aura is so good for thieving. It really is a big benefit. Maybe the Ring of Vitor could be a little bonus as well to add in as well, but I think it's not really needed. It might be because it's the 120 thieving, but especially this one and also the archaeologist as well didn't really get any issues with it. So maybe when I go back and visit things like Vise and stuff, I'll try it with just the aura and see how we go. However, gonna stop waffling there. I'll come back when we've finished, maybe at the 1 hour mark or when we've decided to wrap the video up. But as you can see, the clue scrolls are starting to pile up and I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, so we're now on the final 2 minutes of the aura. And again, this has been an absolute solid 2 hours of thieving. With the aura, I don't need to use Crystal Mask and it's a full 15-minute AFK as well, which is great for editing videos and just doing stuff on the side as well. In terms of drops, as you can see, we have got quite a lot of clue scrolls. 51 hards, 39 elites, so that's going to be 90 clue scrolls over the 2 hours. So you're roughly looking between the two, 45 per hour, which I think is a little bit crazy. Like, I don't know what the Elf City ones are now that the cat's been released, but maybe it's something to go and have a look, see if that is where you need to move to if you're after clue scrolls. Obviously for Iron Man, the sand here is insane. Like, this will make the grind of the sandstone and the blessed sand flask so much easier because you just don't have to do all the grinding. You can just simply AFK thieving. But if you don't have the aura available, if you did things like the crystal mask, then it would pretty much be the same. You just have to click every 5 minutes rather than every 15. This would be a very solid option to use your aura every time you've got it off cooldown, just to get some XP for thieving. So just while we're around for the last 50 seconds, in terms of XP, we're going to be about 2.6 mil, so 1.3 mil thieving XP per hour, which is insane. Like, so this is 104 thieving, which really isn't too far after 99, especially you can get to Gobies at 102 as well. Gobies into this, and then this into Archaeology Professors is a really good sort of like linear path as well. So really good XP. And in terms of the loot, once we finish for 16 seconds, we'll go and price check. Again, the clue scrolls, you can't really put a value on them because you need to spend the time to go and do them. So we'll look at the other stuff. The things like the Menaphite gifts, you get a very random selection of stuff there. So I'm not going to value them. What I might do, if I do these a bit more, which who knows if I ever go for a clue scroll arc, I don't think I will, but you never know. I'll keep them in the bank. So if I get a decent amount of them, we'll do a big opening, see if I can get lucky. There are some decent things on the drop tables. There's like onyx rings, onyx necklaces, uncut onyxes. There's a 8 to 10 onyx drop as well, which is pretty decent. And things like magic stones. Nothing like completely wild apart from that noted onyx drop, but still pretty decent. So that is the first time we've been caught thieving for 2 hours. So we are officially finished with the challenge. So what we've got in terms of cash is 3.5 mil, which I think is actually pretty good. I think that's definitely more than when we were doing the professors, so that's nice as well. So we'll start with that. So 3.5 mil in the stash. We've got the potato cactus, not too many of them. We got the water skins again, they'll be pretty worthless, although 900 GP isn't horrific. Acadia wood spirits, 1.2k each. I imagine they're going to crash pretty hard, but again, I don't think he really had much going into the grand exchange for that. We have the adamant salvage, not too bad for that. The vital sparks, 220k each, which is pretty cheap for them as it stands, but be interesting to see where they go in price. And then finally, the extra fine sand, which I don't know what the price will be of this. Again, something to check on the grand exchange. But that's nearly 15 mil from 2 hours work. And on top of that, 90 clue scrolls as well, which clue scrolls, especially the hard ones, you can average like over a decent amount, 800k per clue scroll. Yes, you're going to have to spend the time to go and do the clue scroll, but it can be really good as well. So we're going to round that off at 2.6 mil total XP, so 1.3 mil per hour, and then 7.5 mil GP per hour. Pretty similar to what we've tested in terms of the others, but it's exceptionally solid. Like, this has been such a hard AFK. Because I've been using the aura, I get a full 15 minutes, and it's definitely something I'm going to be doing in the future. I do think these are better for an AFK than the archaeology professors, just because with the archaeology professors, your invo can get full sometimes, so you do have to pay a bit more attention, but all of the methods we've tested so far have been really AFK. However, I'm going to finish the video there. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, more thieving videos, more different content coming to the channel as well. We'll have escaping free to play, possibly returning for one more bond, but I've still got to record some clips on it. Still got to see if it's worthwhile doing for a video. and we're going to have plenty of Christmas content coming to the channel as well. But if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.